Oh, Saturday was Akebono. That's right, I skipped a day. Okay, Tuesday night was the county council meeting that was the Paley Defense Fund and pretty much Bob's presentation. Bob and Aurora and Diane put together this meeting, and neither of you could go there, right? You weren't there?
I was there.
At the county council?
No.
By the time I would have got
at Pahoa, in the cafeteria.
Yeah, but Akebono.
Akebono one, yeah. No. Okay, we're on
Saturday one. It's a Saturday one.
But yeah, we couldn't get to. You're right.
That's right. Okay, so no, I'm talking about the Tuesday county council, the whole cast and crew. Dominic and Brenda and Brittany.
I wish
How did the video play?
Which video? Their video?
Yeah, the Rocky Mountains.
Pretty good. I think they were paying attention.
Did it snag?
The video snags, but the audio was perfect. I mean, the video wasn't all that visual anyway, so it was okay, and the information was relayed, and they were paying attention, and it worked. It played, and like I said, the audio was pristine. It never had a hitch. So, but no, the video didn't download well or something like that. Well, the audience's reaction was good. I mean, I think they clapped or something. And then the council really didn't have any much reaction all night long until the very end. Okay, so it was well attended, as we've seen in the newspaper, and you've all heard the stories already. There was definitely 300 people there or more, because Jim said he passed around a petition and got 200 signatures on it. I didn't even see it, so I'm sure a lot of people didn't see it. I didn't even think to ask him that night for a blank copy or something, but we need to get a copy of that. What? Jim Albertini, yeah. And I assume it was an anti-geothermal.
Because that's gold. That's
well, yeah, and we can do that. I don't know how many people we can find that haven't signed it already, but we should upload it. We should make it a document. Yeah, I agree. So we need to get a hold of Jim and his petition. Lots of people testified. They testified until Lance, I think, was the last one. I took a picture of him with the clock in the background. It was 11:20. It went on all night long. It started at 6. They played the Paley's Appeal movie, and then Bob, Aurora, and Diane all did presentations on health and safety and the history of everything, and it was long.
After each presentation, some counselors did ask questions.
No, not really. No.
Testimony.
No. Okay, yeah, it started with the Paley's. See, I got there a little late, but they were running the Paley's Appeal, and then Bob and Aurora and Diane each did presentations, and they talked a couple times each, and a whole PowerPoint thing. It was pretty slick. I mean, they did a really good job. They had great pictures.
I was impressed with what I saw on the stage with Bob up there.
Yeah,
they did a good job.
They did a great job. It was well received. The audience liked it. The council liked it, but nobody really said anything. And then and they talked, and then Dominic said, "Okay, so that's the end of that part. Now we're going to take public testimony, and it'll be 3 minutes, and we're going to cut you off." And they did that for hours and hours and hours. And council didn't ask any questions of anybody. They sat there and they listened. And then at the end, after all this testimony, which you can all watch, is all uploaded to our YouTube channel too, all of it. And pretty much, except tragically, I missed the Millie Lonnie, Pat Brandt testimony. The audio is cutting out on my webcam, so hopefully it's not broken. But that part, sadly, is missing.
Maybe we should get a cheap video camera. So nobody's got a video camera?
Well, I used my laptop and my other camera. The meeting went for 6 hours. So I had to run over and charge my shit in between and tag team it. And Lance got video too, but his audio also had troubles. But I mean, there was media everywhere. Damon Tucker was there. Tiffany Hunt was there. Obviously, West Hawaii and Hilo GA.
Published in 2 weeks, right?
Published what?
For LA.
No, I mean, I guess 2 weeks. Yeah, they had all the cameras were all set up. Yep.
But all right, so after all of that,
and then the testimony ends at 11:30, and Dominic thanks everybody for their testimony and says, "Does anybody want to say anything?" Brenda Ford is the only one that said She took copious notes. She was absolutely shocked. She had no idea she said, I had no idea you people were suffering like this. They talked about, the people testified about the funds, the emergency funds, and whatever funds that they're not using or that they used for something else. And Brenda said, I was one of the ones that voted for that, and I'm really sorry. I had no idea. So we're going to see what we can do about this. Clearly this is an important issue. I mean, people testified about all kinds of stuff. People got up and testified that they didn't even know what they were going to testify about, but now that they've listened to everybody else talk about their breathing problems and that day that they went dizzy and couldn't figure out why, that happened to them too, and so it was one girl, a young woman, got up and testified, I've only lived here 3 years, and 3 years ago I was healthy, and now I have cysts all through me. They're telling me I can't have children now. I mean, there was some really powerful stuff too.
Robert's testimony in the documentation that these problems happen. You never hear about that stuff.
You don't.
You know why?
And they're saying it's fine, Kaika asked Mike from PCB today at the meeting, would you live there? And he was like, yeah, I'd live there.
That I'm seeing this.
We're getting serious. I mean, everybody's looking. So that's another thing we have to mention too, officially for the record, and for you two that are listening, and everybody out there listening. Chatters! Hi, Chatters! Dominic said they need to get going on an evacuation plan immediately. Yes, he did say that.
Harry Kim said 10-mile radius?
Yeah.
Literally.
Shut him down.
That was I was telling you. That's the entire freaking...
So, and they testified about that too. During all the things that happened, they evacuated people to Pahoa. Pahoa is it's like 4 miles away from all that shit, so they really didn't evacuate them anywhere. And they need to get on that. So that's something that keeps getting mentioned, the lack of disaster plan, the lack of evacuation plan, the fact that there's 2 ambulances on the south side of the island.
There could be a lava flow that takes the whole thing away.
And that actually didn't get mentioned last night. Mostly it was all about...
You can't stop it, it's going to take it.
It was about health stuff. It was about cost. It was really good testimony. There was also another one. I don't know the woman's name. I never met her. Actually, I smoked with her and I forgot her name already. I'm sorry, lady. You're awesome. And she asked during her testimony, she said the lady that said she was from Maui. She lived on Maui for 35 years, and then she came here, and she said, how many people in this room are HELCO customers? I'm one of 8 or 10 people in the fucking room that raised their hand. In the room of 300 people. And then she goes, okay, let me ask this. How many people aren't HELCO customers? And every single one. It was a great visual. It was an awesome, very...
Everybody was off grid.
Everybody down there lives. Okay, so that made a point right away. So, and that's what she said. So look, you guys are putting this down here in these people's backyard, and they don't even need you. They don't want you. They don't need you. And it's basically the fact that you, HELCO, fucked those people for years and years and years, right? And they had to. They had to do that, and now it's like, oh, my grid. Fuck your grid. But anyway, okay. Audio's getting wiggly. I know the music inside is worse. I'm sorry, but the music inside drove us crazy.
This is good. I feel like decent music.
This is alright. I like that. As long as it doesn't rain sideways on us, we're golden. Okay, but anyway, county council. Okay, so Brenda said, yes, that she was really sad that she voted that way and that she was going to look into it and make sure that... And remember, she too is the one that called Aurora back up and got her fucking resettlement. So... I like Brenda so far. I'm just meeting all these people. She seems very genuine. She seems to be actually paying attention. She was writing all night.
She does her homework. You can tell her.
She does, and she cares. I like her.
Smart even there.
I never hear the girl talk. I've only seen 3 or 4 council meetings, and she doesn't fucking talk.
That's her own home district.
What she's called, I don't know. Yeah, no, she has very little. None of them did though. Okay, to be fair, only Brenda. I mean, really, Dominic. He said some. He did say about the He's playing. He's running too, and I'm starting to see that too. Yeah, especially after the other night, which we're getting to next. Okay.
And then it comes to the funding. Where these mayors and governors people get their funding from state, HELCO, whatever.
Especially this year.
I don't have money to be given to politicians.
I don't know.
Funds for this project is coming from state.
Is the audio okay again still? Or is it, I mean, the traffic sucks, but the traffic. Trust me, the music inside is worse. But anyway, okay. Anything else about county council meeting? Tons of news coverage. Tons. Everybody, I mean, Damon Tucker posted pictures. Everybody posted something about it. So it would be good to go onto all of those sites and comment on those bugs. And, say what you want to say, of course, but give it a little life, okay? Give it a little extra airtime. Repost them. Email them to your grandma. Whatever you can do. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
okay, so that was...
Plug for Occupy Hilo, our own Occupy Hawaii YouTube.
And
took clips from that, posted it.
Post the clips or post the whole playlist. I've been doing that too because there's so many. Oh my gosh, we're up to like 150 videos already on Big Island 2012, and we're gonna run out. We cap out at 200, so we're gonna have to think of a new plan. Which actually reminds me of another agenda item I would like to bring up is the YouTube videos.
How about
each playlist is capped at 200. Each playlist, so I have to pick a new name. So we have one for Big Island 2011 that's got like 100 videos on it, and then I had to start one for 2012. That's why there's two. But I know that there's two because of Friday Jams. I have buku playlists, and I guarantee you we're gonna run out of room.
Naming it, just people Occupy Wall Street at Hilo.
I don't want to change our name. What? Change for what?
Yeah, let's just be. I just thought of that this morning.
You know what? Other I know, and other. Well, in fact, on our main page, it says what? Occupy Hilo in solidarity with Occupy Wall Street. That's what our Facebook is named. And Occupy Maui, I know just recently regretted their decision to have the name. Their name is Occupy Wall Street Maui. So if you're looking for Maui, it's really hard to find it because you have to put in the whole OWS part first. I don't know. I have no idea. 8 or 9. I don't know.
Probably 9.
Okay. So so the YouTube videos. Would either of you like to help volunteer to tab these things out and name them and stuff? Well, okay, so what you can do is in the description, if it's like an hour or a 10-minute video even is a long time to go through sometimes, but if you edit the video, I'll give you the passwords and stuff, okay? And if you go in and edit the video, you can change the name, the description, and the tags. And actually a lot of stuff, but mostly those things. And the more tags we have, the better. So that's something that needs, and they get scrubbed. I don't know why, but like and they've been really good today. Actually, today and yesterday, everything uploaded fine and everything's stuck. But a lot of times I'll upload 10 videos, go back the next day, and there's no tags on it at all. They're gone, which means nobody can search the video. So I need help maintaining the YouTube account. It's big. It's getting really big.
Maybe what you do is you paste them in there, paste them on a text file, and save them. So you can just cut and paste.
And so I do in the description. Actually, the description hangs out. For some reason, that they don't fuck with. And so then you can copy and paste them back into the tags. And I can talk with you more about that separate, but that would be awesome. Thank you if you can help me with that.
I hate typing.
Okay, well, good. Then
do some electronic.
You have
manipulation. Throwing this down here, over here, and
it's a process kind of thing. But you're a good copy paster, and that's basically what you need to do too. Is set up a good set of tags, and then just paste them and paste them and paste them. I do them when I upload them because it's that one, and then the next, and the next. But like I said, they're disappearing. And then going through, and then in the description you can go through and actually tab them out with the time. You can say like 000, the meeting starts, and then at 2 minutes 13 seconds we talk about, the county council meeting.
I'm going to go that long.
All right, but you help me with tags.
Yes.
All right, we'll talk about that. Well, I need help with that stuff.
Okay.
So if anybody's watching and wants to help with the YouTube maintenance, that would be good. Because the guy, Will, said that he saw me on YouTube, which means he's watching our YouTube, which means other people are watching our YouTube too. Okay. County council meeting, check. Then, on Saturday, because we're going backwards in the schedule, there was Bob's community meeting on geothermal stuffs, which you guys were at, and was very well attended, but did either of you count how many people were in the room that day? I didn't either.
I hit about 100 and some odd people.
I would say.
Because think of it, most of the chairs were filled.
Yep.
And around.
And you guys set them up. How many chairs were in a row?
There was
20?
No, there was
15?
There was more than that.
More than that?
More than 20.
Well, there was way more than 5 or 10 rows.
I got pictures of the chairs.
That's true.
The whole thing. You can estimate from that.
We have pictures right here. We're on the internet.
Literally, there's
We're looking on the internet.
There's one girl.
Hi, Josephine.
I realized after I posted it too, she has barefoot show. Culturally, that's not cool. A lot of places don't like that. Showing your feet to the public and the bottom of your feet to people. I got that in trouble when I was taking Muay Thai. Taking Muay Thai classes.
Tiger is not going to make it. Too much to do. Tiger. Yes, he does. I know you do. Boo! Okay. I say boo hiss. Boo hiss, they say.
Down.
Twinkle down. I think this deserves more than one thumb, too, because we've been doing like this, but...
Dual thumb.
I can...
Dual, I like dual.
Twinkle down. Alright.
Dual down thumbs.
Alright. Loser. Okay, then. Okay, so you guys are at the meeting.
Well, have a good night.
Bye.
We love you.
Bye. We love you. Oh, should I say that? I already said boo hiss. Twinkle down. I should tell him we love him, but we love you. Okay.
Watch out for the zombies.
Okay. Watch out for the zombies. Snake hunter. Alright. Okay. Alright, what then? Okay, so the Akebono, it was, I would say, at least 150. 100, between 120 and 150. Not more than that, though. And it seems smaller than the second one. It seems smaller than the one before it a little, but the room was different, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was wide.
It was. It was a weird shaped room. More than 20 chairs in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said.
Gosh, there was at least 8 or 10 rows.
Yeah.
Dominic, Harry was great. Yes,
Yep.
we all agree.
He's always been a kind of guy.
Man is
He's awesome.
You still, if you ran again, I'd vote for him again.
Yep. So if anybody's not familiar with that meeting, it's on the YouTube. Please go look at it. Harry was great. Dominic, he's nice.
Dominic's
But he didn't say much. I was hoping he'd say more.
Well, I
That
think
used
he
to be
really
a-
tries to play both sides, and he really tries to try to be even.
He's a good diplomat. I mean, and he's an awesome
He knows
council
how to
chair
play.
because you know he's really good at that.
Yeah, he
And
makes
there's no
the
doubt I'd
council
rather
run.
have him than Billy. So Billy sucks. But anyway,
He can be pushed in the right way.
Dominic. Yeah.
He can be pushed.
He's good, folks. He's good, folks. I do think. I was a little underwhelmed, I would say.
The manager for a local grocery store.
Yeah.
Macau, but
No,
he's
He's
been
from.
He's represented.
I saw plenty Dominic signs on my way up to Honokaa today.
I bet.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so anyway, all right, so then that.
He's the best one that's running. You know.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree.
Definitely.
I do. Just underwhelmed. Come on, Dominic, step it up, man.
Logan's all right.
We're pulling for you.
But Dominic,
I am, and he is, and you are. That's just us. Okay, so that was pretty much the week's events, as far as I remember. There was, okay, so then coming up, we have, on Monday, is Occupy HELCO, on the last Monday of the month.
Twinkles.
Twinkle, twinkle. And so we're 4 to 6 sign waving, the usual gig. I did give, Tiger made awesome posters and printed a bunch and put a bunch up. I put a bunch up too and handed many out. He printed some of the little 4x4s too, and I could have handed out 200 of them at the county council meeting. I handed them all out. They're gone. I mean, I was actually looking around the room like, you get one, you not so much. I was like picking and choosing because there was way more people.
I've got a bulletin board that I can post on for my building.
I have big ones. And I'll give you one now before we forget. So I gave a couple to Kaiko today. I put some in Pahoa. I put some around town. You want some for yours? You have a bulletin board?
I don't know where I can put this. That's great. It's big.
Isn't that cool? Good job, Tiger. We love it. That one's awesome. That's the HELCO, and it's awesome. There's no date on it. We can reuse it forever. Okay, so even if we don't get these all hung up, we can use them again next month. We can hang them in between. These are good forever.
So is that going to be our symbol here in the hand?
I'm going to try.
Well, what do you think? I like it.
It's a powerful symbol.
At least maybe for this event, and then that would like help to signify this event.
And I like that. I think
our
main mission and what Hawaii needs is new and florist media.
Yes. So
that's a great idea.
That's our Twitter on there. We're getting new Twitter followers every day and every week. That's still growing.
Let's be our identity.
I would say we need to add our email address to this. Is the only thing I did. I wrote the email on the back for somebody.
But if we go to that Facebook place,
but a lot of people don't. This girl does not do. A lot of the people in Puna have shitty connection, and so they don't really. They're not computer people. They get on and they check their email and they check their stuff, but they don't stream.
Occupy local internet. See, if these people, the internet is now modern free press.
Okay, and this is your other poster. This is your next mission. This is the General Strike. Awesome poster that Tiger folks made. I think Jess might have helped, so I'm not sure. But thank you, Jess, if you helped. And those are also posted all around. That's May Day. Okay, so that's the next thing. Okay, so HELCO is pretty well set. Yes, it's just 4 to 6. I let PDF folks know and gave them posters.
I love this one.
And Polly said he's down.
It's so powerful
and
simple.
Big.
I like that one. This one's hard to read.
Yeah, this is too big. Too much stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I do. Here.
Yeah, she gets some more small ones.
I do. I'm almost, because I handed these out. When I ran out of the other ones, I handed these out. And this is all, he gave me a big pile. That's all I have left. I posted most of them. Okay. So HELCO is 4 to 6 on Monday. The usual gig. Can you come?
When?
Monday.
I could end up taking the day off. I could take the day off.
That would be awesome if you could take pictures again.
Yep.
I definitely need new bifocals. I'm so sorry for the focus, everybody, lately. Oh my god. It's even though, but the auto, it's on auto. I don't understand.
What I do with my camera, if I use my glasses, is the auto focus to sharpen it for your eye.
Yeah.
You can sharpen it inside and you can focus through the machine.
I've worn glasses since I was 16. I messed up with it. But anyway.
Like on this camera, right, they got this little, I guess they got diopter thingy here. Like on this one, it's right here.
Yeah.
And you focus the internal.
Oh.
And I'm sure most video cameras will have that little focus thing.
I'll have to look on mine. I don't remember that one. I'll look on it.
Not everything does.
I need to spend some quality time with my camera. That's for sure. Not in public, trying to like.
It's a real simple thing, and it's a really handy thing for people. A lot of us are blind.
If you could come on Monday, that would be super awesome. Did I give you both, the General Strike and the other?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want small ones too, or you like the big one?
I like the big one, but I want small.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can have a General Strike, but it looks like you got my last HELCO one. Only got big ones now. Okay, so HELCO is set. I need to email Jim and make sure those guys know for sure, and they're still down with us. I think they are, but we should check in with them.
So is this the phone thing?
Yeah,
that's the phone thing, yeah.
Did it work? They try it?
Same time asking about that email roster, that email list that you got at the county council meeting.
Oh, yeah, it's a petition. It's not an email list. It's a petition. Yeah, I will. That's a good idea. Okay, so note to self. Email Jim about the petition and the training. I think Lance is on that. Thank you, Lance. You're awesome. And what was the other thing I just said? Charles!
He's down on the HELCO.
If he's down on the HELCO, that's right. Okay. See, this is why we have you for notes. It's good you're paying attention. I was checking. It was a test.
I'm like, oh, I can't.
It's been a day. Except actually all I've taken in today is a chicken wing from Charles and coffee. For the most part, and a piece of garlic bread. But anyway, okay, so HELCO check. It is what it is, pretty much. Yes, and then we continue with our other mission stuffs.
So
and then May Day, okay, in the training that you guys were both at, Lance posted these two events. Actually, I need to look it up and see.
I think that was the last email.
Yes, the 5th. Saturday the 5th. So not this weekend. That's my fault because it's my baby girl's 11th birthday. And so it's family day. I have to do. Sometimes I have to spend time with the family. I tell you, I get so grumpy. God, you miss birthdays and Christmas and shit.
I love Facebook video. I like watching a lot of documentaries. There's a lot of information I get. A lot of from what I've learned about stuff is through documentaries and supplementary reading in articles and books.
Okay, so yes, the training. Just briefly, because you all are going, you're getting the emails, is the 5th. People are asking about it. I mean, honestly, and this is supposed to be, so pay attention, you guys. This is supposed to be a train the trainers training. So you're supposed to come out of this, like, being able to lead one yourself. That's the goal. That's the hope. And a lot of people are asking about it. They're very popular. We could be offering these. I can't open my mail. You're getting signal too?
Signal is dying on you?
Yeah, it's kind of junk. But maybe I just can't open my mail. Oh well. But I wanted to look up the thing that Lance posted because he expanded our May Day event. I think it starts at 11 now, but I'll have to check for sure. I'll check when I get home because I don't want to lose the stream entirely. Yes, if we were talking about it would be good to do the Christmas party thing again, and you weren't even there for that, and it was fun. So on Tuesday, I think we're starting at 11 with potluck and stuff, so we need to whip up some potluck fever and go hang out for the afternoon. Are you available that day, both of you? You're working. You're not working? Okay, good.
What's this?
Tuesday. So HELCO is Monday 4 to 6, and then Tuesday, the very next day, is, we're going to have a potluck party on the Bayfront. And I'm sorry, Lance, I can't remember. I'll have to check the thing for sure. But during, I know, it's a weekday. It's a global strike. It's not like we get to pick the day. You're supposed to strike. You're supposed to strike. Hey.
But I'm going to strike before. I can't do strike 2 days.
You're supposed to strike.
I was supposed to do it.
You're messing up the strike. I know. Well, I'll tell you what. If you have to skip HELCO to strike on Tuesday, you should do that. If you're going to take a day off.
I was going to take the money. That was already
Yeah, take Tuesday instead. That would be better.
April has gone fast there. It's been.
I know. No, I mean, obviously, it's up to you if you're like. Tuesday's a longer event. Tuesday would be more fun.
I wanted to do the May 1st.
Okay, let's do that then. Do that. And we'll have a party. So we need to rally some troops. We need to send email. We need to tell everybody. Post it everywhere.
See us there. Create an organization.
An organization of what?
Hilo Media.
We have
I
that.
mean, and have you paid so you can go to these meetings?
Like a nonprofit?
Yeah,
or
like
something?
a nonprofit. Yes. So we can create a media system that gets this information to people who want to get it and get ever more better quality.
Well,
and editing time and skill.
That would be awesome.
It takes a lot.
It's nice to do it in a grassroots way. It would be awesome, but it is time consuming. It is. I'm bailing on Tiger today because I went to that meeting, and so
we got a full life already.
I do kind of. that's very nice of you. That's very kind of you. And I would like to do that. I don't. It's hard. I mean, I'll tell you what. We ran a nonprofit
what are we going to shoot for?
into the ground.
I think we
ran a nonprofit into debt last year. It's not even possible.
I think we should try to develop what we're aiming for.
Well, and if we do that, I would volunteer to and be happy to register as a lobbyist. That's what that would be. We're talking about paying me to lobby and show up at these things.
Yeah, well, basically, I think the most important thing would be you'd be like a reporter, a news reporter.
Basically, that's what it is.
Getting it to the people.
We're the eyes of the people
that's
at
what
this
we want.
point.
We're not. I think the most important thing, a lot of I think activists don't get. It's not going to our corporate masters and our bosses. We're taking the people to them and changing their attitudes so they serve us. That's what it's supposed to be.
Definitely. Sure, go for it. Go for it.
Right in this, I think this is what the people are supposed to learn things.
Let's see. I'm going to archive the scream. Okay, hold on, viewers. We'll be right back. I just got to save it because otherwise the video gets too long.